Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. The Battlefield 6 launch is getting closer and closer. We actually now have some brand new information, some pretty big information on a couple of things regarding gameplay. We actually now have some brand new leaks that detail even more specifics on the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale, which, according to all rumors so far, is going to be coming very shortly after launch, potentially even with the start of Season 1 on October 28th. And we got some official word from Battlefield 6 on the launch itself that will impact all players here ultimately. So want to start first with that. Over the weekend here, Battlefield did post the official global release times for the game alongside the start of the preload as well. So if you're on PC or console, you can go through and preload the game, get everything downloaded. You can actually choose to install multiplayer and the campaign if you plan on playing both. If you only want to play campaign at first, you can just install that. If you know that you're jumping right into multiplayer off the rip and never really touching the campaign, you can just install the multiplayer and save some space there. So nice that you have the options to pick and choose what exactly you want to install, or if, you know, further on down the road, you decide maybe on board, I'll play the campaign this week. You can download that at a later date. But alongside the preloading, so you guys can be fully ready for launch on day one, jump right in and probably just do like the day one update and get right into gameplay. As I mentioned, they did reveal the full global release times with their little like infographic here showing off the exact local times that the game will be live between October 10th and in some regions October 11th, depending on where you're at. And this actually gives us some very important information. I know a lot of people out there obviously trying to play Battlefield 6 as early as possible. However, with the rollout this year for launch on this game, there's going to be no cheese. There will be no secret methods or extra ways to try and get a few early hours on the game, because there's no like New Zealand method for this. If you're unfamiliar with other titles, like this is always something Call of Duty players do. If you switch your region to New Zealand and you purchase a New Zealand copy of the game, you can actually get access to it when it goes live there, which is typically like 12 hours early or whatever the conversion is, right? So you can get it like half a day early as opposed to like the standard North American launch, for instance, when Call of Duty rolls out. However, because Battlefield 6 is a global release, that means it's going to be the same time essentially across the world, just dependent on your time zone. So for instance, the game is going live at 8 o'clock in Los Angeles, 11 o'clock in New York. That'd be 1600 in London there. So it's going to be a global launch, one launch time for absolutely everyone. And of course, that means if you're in certain parts of the world, the game's actually going to launch on the 11th, even though the official release date is October 10th. So just take note of that. You're not going to be able to do anything fancy to get any early access here unless you happen to get like an early copy of the game physically from someone, in which case the servers might not even be active until a short time before the global rollout and the global release. That's not to say maybe they don't turn things on a little bit early, just so that's not everyone flooding the servers all at once. Like obviously back in the beta, we had a lot of queue times, especially early on. So we'll have to see how exactly they deal with that come launch day. But we do have those times officially confirmed. But that's not even the biggest details today that have been revealed recently. Although these, instead of coming from the official Battlefield comms here, they actually come via some new leaks, some of the trophies and achievements for Battlefield 6, and they detail some exciting things about Battle Royale gameplay. So as we do dive into all the info here, quick reminder, obviously we've got a very, very busy time ahead of us with full launch. I'm going to be covering all sorts of things related to Battlefield 6. So if you guys want to stay up to date with the latest news, information, tips, everything like that, this is the place to be. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoy this video, a like rating is always seriously appreciated, really does help grow the channel, and share the video around. But with the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale, we obviously have a good bit of information on this mode already, from some of the official things that have been teased and revealed, and then also a lot of leaks that we've covered up until this point. But recently, Battlefield actually went through and posted the full-on achievement and trophy list for the game on their Twitter. However, they did include several classified achievements that are hidden or secret, and thanks to Battlefield Bulletin and Exophase, these achievements have been uncovered, and a lot of them relate to Battle Royale specific things. So we're talking actual gameplay details here, directly from the game achievements themselves. So instead of being like full-on leaks and rumors from inside information and stuff like that, this is basically coming directly from the game. It's just stuff that won't be live until the Battle Royale is out, whenever that ends up being, maybe with phase 1 of season 1, maybe with phase 2 here. But here's what Battlefield Bulletin has to say. Battlefield 6's full achievement list has been revealed via Exophase. The achievement list features 11 secret tasks in Battle Royale and Gauntlet for a total of 53. There will be both 4 4-player teams and 2-player teams. So right away, this is a confirmation that a lot of people have been waiting for. What are the squad sizes going to be like for the Battlefield Battle Royale? Is there going to be solos? Is it going to be just quads? Obviously, since there's a lot of team play focus here with obviously your roles and everything with the different classes. So that's been a big question, of course. Luckily, these achievements, these trophies, detail some stuff here. So if you play 74 matches of any version of Battle Royale, you're going to end up getting an achievement there. If you take advantage of 42 call-ins, you'll also get an achievement there. If you loot 10 superior or unique items, so of course some of the more rare items in game, you'll get an achievement there. If you stun enemies 316 times in Battle Royale or Gauntlet, you'll get an achievement there. If you revive teammates 1,988 times in Battle Royale or Gauntlet, you'll get an achievement there. If you win 7 matches in Battle Royale duos, you'll get an achievement. So this confirms duos is in fact going to be in the game. Obviously a big confirmation there, so we have it confirmed more than just quads. Now, unfortunately, it's still up in the air if you're able to play trios, if you're able to play solos. Gameplay is obviously going to be noticeably different, though, based on your role, based on your class, in modes like that. When you don't have a full 4, you can't necessarily gameplay in the same way. If you're in solos especially, some of the stuff just wouldn't be as useful, you know, reviving teammates and whatnot, not an option there. So that's going to be interesting to see how they go about that in general here, but winning matches of duos is going to count as an achievement. If you play 125 rounds of Gauntlet, you'll get an achievement there. If you win a Battle Royale match as a full squad with total squad survival, so all 4 survive, you'll end up getting an achievement for that. Complete 214 missions in any version of Battle Royale. Those are like basically the contracts in game, of course. Collect 9 dog tags in Battle Royale or Gauntlet, and then ping a shotgun in Battle Royale as well is going to end up getting you an achievement. So you do get some specific information there. Most of that stuff is pretty basic, looting items, winning games, doing some of the in-game objectives, but the fact that they do confirm duos outright from this as well is pretty important news, and definitely answers a very big question that a lot of people in the community have had so far. Obviously, though, with launch so close now, basically every day we're getting new bits and pieces of information, and with launch just a few days out, that's when things really, start to kick off even more. We go into overdrive once the launch hits here, right? So lots coming up here in the next few days, weeks, and months. You're not going to want to miss any of it. If you want to make sure you're up to date with everything going on in the world of Battlefield, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, a like rating on your way out would be seriously appreciated as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.